I'm Morgan,
I'm Randall.
and this is your Rampage News Report.
I heard that you are going on a trip to Europe in 2016. Where all will y'all be going?
I am planning a trip for the students. We'll be going to London, France, Rome, and Italy. They'll get to see all the different sites in those countries, the Eiffel Tower, different things. I'm really excited about it because I've never been to Europe.
Is it a lot of money?
The cost is broken down into monthly payments. So if the students are interested in going and they sign up within the next month, they're looking at about $176 a month from now until we go, which is June 2016. The total cost is around $3,400.
What do you want the students to do if they want to participate in this trip?
If students would like more information, there's two things they can do. They can come by and visit with me, and I can give them the packet and give them the information, or they can come to the meeting that I'm going to have on October 14th. It will be at 6 o'clock in my classroom, and at that point I'm going to go over the trip. That way if parents want information, they can come to that meeting as well. And the trip's open to any SNS student grades 8 through 12.
This week was homecoming week. To show our spirit, we had dress-up days. On Tuesday was Techie Tourist Tuesday.
Wednesday was America Wednesday.
Thursday was Senior Citizen Thursday. And today was Spirit Friday. Let's take it to Sarah Cassidy to see who all participated in the 2014 homecoming.
Tacky Tourist Tuesday.
Spotted a couple of mud honeys around this honeybee bush. Do you see the bush? Shh, here they come.
There she is, sniffing some plastic. Oh, she's hiding. She's in hiding.
I poked it with a stick. Oh, it's eating my stick. Give me the stick.
I've been spotted.
They don't speak English.
We the People Wednesday.
We wear our rebel clothes. We look incredible.
Theater went to go find costumes for the fall show this week. Let's see how it went.
Okay.
So Joe,
So James.
how about theater?
Yeah, how about theater? It's pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's theater. Where are we going, Joe?
Oh, Roses.
What's Roses?
I think it's a costume shop.
So what's it like having your first role in theater?
It's really hectic. Being a techie's a lot easier. Give props to these guys.
I'm not a techie. So, how do you feel being a freshman in theater? My mic!
Theater as a freshman is great. You have all these great role models like James here and Joe, and they're just so loving and caring, and they help you with their lines and everything.
Alright, so, are you excited about going to Roses?
I can't wait.
Back to you, Curry. So, Jordan, what's it feel like coming from an unofficial role last year to actually being in the class this year and having a role that's official? Yeah, take that.
Well, seeing as last year I only had 6 lines, it was definitely a big change for me, but I think I'm ready to take on the role that I've gotten.
So, Isaac, what's it like in your first year in theater?
Well, it's unlike anything else I've ever experienced. It's really hard to describe. It's like a singed feeling, you know? It's kind of like...
I know what you mean, Isaac. I know what you mean.
Okay.
So, Joe, this is your second year in theater, right? Technically,
second and a half.
Second and a half.
Yes.
So, Joseph, what exactly is your role in theater this year?
I'm playing Lights.
Who is Lights?
The character that lights on the stage. Lights the stage.
That is fascinating. Now, this is your first time to Roses, correct?
No, I went with just me, Opal, and the Scoopins one other time before.
Wow, that's extraordinarily depressing. Are you excited today?
I'm so excited to watch all of y'all try on ridiculous clothes and have lots of fun with all of my friends. Including him.
Are you excited about going to Roses to pick out a costume specifically for you, even though nobody likes, you know, you? I'm kidding.
Get out of my face.
So,
On Wednesday, we had a tailgate. Let's take it to Cassidy so I'll win.
Let's go.
Boom.
Okay, do that last thing you said. I was so confused.
Clay Salmons, how pumped are you for Friday's game?
How pumped am I? On a scale of like 1 to 10, I'm at least a 11.5.
He's 11.5. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Riley Stricker, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do you think we're going to beat Tom Bean on Friday?
9 1/4.
What happened to the other 75?
I'm really awkward at this.
Are you enjoying the tailgate?
Yes, I am, very much.
What's your favorite thing about it?
Just seeing you.
I'm pretty pumped. I can't wait to see us win our homecoming game.
Are you enjoying the tailgate?
So far it's pretty fun.
What's your favorite thing?
The bouncy house, definitely.
What is your favorite thing about this tailgate so far?
That thing over there that I just went on.
That's the bouncy house. And who do you think is going to win homecoming queen?
You.
I'm only a junior.
Okay, I think Macy's gonna win. My sister.
She's also only a junior. JC Hahn here. JC, how pumped are you for Friday's game?
Like crazy pumped.
Mr. Hunter, how pumped are you for Friday's game?
Absolutely cannot wait for Friday to get here. First game of the district, and it'll be our first win in district play. So just pumped and excited that we had a great turnout for the second annual tailgate party.
What's your favorite thing about the tailgate?
Just seeing everybody come together and support our academics and our athletic programs, and just seeing everybody enjoy the time.
Miss Sims, Mr. Pruitt?
Yes.
How pumped are you for Friday's game?
Very excited because we're going to beat the Tomcats because that's always a good rivalry.
I'm agreeing with Shirley.
Bryson Buckner, how pumped are you for Friday's game?
On a scale from 1 to 10, probably about a 3,000.
Kids, how pumped are you for Friday's game? Ryan, what's your favorite thing about tonight's pep rally?
All the bounce houses and all the really fun things.
Ryan, who do you think's gonna win homecoming king?
Me.
You're gonna win it? What is your favorite thing about tonight's tailgate?
Favorite thing would be to see everybody here and having a good time.
A great turnout and everybody enjoying the food.
Mrs. Donna Collum, how pumped are you for Friday's game?
I am so excited for Friday's game. It's going to be an awesome homecoming game. We're going to win, beat the Tomcats, and everybody's going to be out here supporting all the boys. Yeah. It's going to be great. So everyone needs to come out and support the Rams.
That's a wrap.
And let's take it to sports with Jessica and Amy.
Volleyball lost to Whitesboro on Friday and Ponder on Tuesday. Let's check out some highlights from the games.
Last week was bye week, but Clay Salmons got some interviews of the boys for their excitement for district.
I'm Clay Salmons here with Drew Dutton. And, man, how do you feel about this week's game?
I feel pretty good. Hope we can come out and play our hardest and bring home the homecoming win.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm Clay Salmons here with Clay Salmons. And how you feel about this week's game? Well, thanks for asking. And I feel pretty good. I feel really strong. Everybody's been practicing well. Had a good week of practice, and I'm really ready to play. All right, Clay Salmon's here with defense coordinator, Coach Miller, and I just want to ask you how you feel about this week's game.
I feel confident going into the game. We've had 2 good weeks to work on this. We're dropping down and playing Tom Bean, that's obviously in our district, but also going to have about the same numbers as our program. So we're going to have both teams going 2 ways. It ought to be a great game. If we play well, we'll take care of business.
Clay Salmon's here with O&D lineman Dylan Chambers, and I got a couple questions for you. Number 1 being, how do you feel about this week's game?
Feel pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Clay Salmon's here with Trey Wisenhunt. Got a couple questions for you. How do you feel about this week's game against Tom Bean?
I feel really confident. I think the whole team's pretty confident, and I think we can do some good things this week.
Clay Salmon's here with the quarterback, Ty Lalasan. And I just want to ask you how you feel about this week's game.
Oh, I mean, I feel solid. We are pretty well prepared. We put in some new formations and a couple of new plays, and I think everybody's going to have a good time watching us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Jay Money, the cutest sophomore in town. Jay, how do you feel about this week's game?
Good.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Good.
This is homecoming. How do you feel about homecoming, Jay?
Good.
What are some things we've done this week to prepare?
Well, we practiced pretty hard. We've gotten on the bike and pedaled pretty hardcore. And
you get cardio in.
Yeah, you got to have cardio.
How do you feel about homecoming? Good turnout? Lots of people? Oh, I really expect so. It should be fun. I know there should be a lot of people there.
So, what do you think we've done to prepare for this game?
We've practiced several times this week.
Several?
That's a good answer.
Well, yeah, I'd say about several times. All right. And give me kind of an estimate of what you think the score will be.
35-14.
35-14. Where are we going to get 35 at?
5 touchdowns.
That's 7 times 5.
So we're not going to score any extra points?
Thank you for joining us
for this edition of the Rampage News.